I am now on my last row of decreasing. And as you can see, 5 stitches on this needle. Five stitches on this needle. Five stitches on this one. And 5 on this one. So now there is most of the sock done. What I will do is I will leave in 2 needles so that one will be on top of the foot and the second will be on the sole side. Like this. And now I will cut the yarn and sew these 2 bits together. So I will have enough yarn for the sewing bit. It's always better to be too generous here rather than discover that you don't have enough. I will thread this lovely needle here and I will hold this little baby sock like this so that the heel is facing me and the yarn is on the second needle. So what I'm gonna do now is I will make some complicated movements, and when I mention first needle I mean the one closer to me, and when I say second needle I mean this one. So in order to start the stitching, remember the heel side towards you, like this. And and 2 other terms are knitwise and purlwise. Just like you go in with a knitting needle, knitwise, purlwise. Okay, let's begin. To start, we go in purlwise on the first needle and pull it through. And then we go to the first stitch on the second needle, but knitwise. And now I pull it tight. So, start has been made. And now the next 4 steps I will repeat until I'm done stitching all these together. First, knitwise on the first needle, pull the yarn through and slip off the first stitch. Now on the first needle, go in purlwise, pull the yarn through, but leave it on the needle. Now on the second needle, go in purlwise, pull through and pull the stitch off, and knitwise on the second needle, pull the yarn through but leave the stitch on the needle. So essentially what I'm going to do is I will go through 2 stitches on the first needle and 2 stitches on the second needle, and it is always knitwise off, purlwise leave on, purlwise off, knitwise leave on. And here we go. Knitwise in the first, pull the yarn through and pull the stitch off the needle. Now purlwise on the first needle, pull the yarn through and leave it on the needle. Now purlwise in the second, pull it off, pull the yarn tighter, knitwise on the second, and leave the stitch on. Knitwise off, purlwise on, purlwise off, knitwise leave on.